I'm gonna bring out this last article, and then the guy you got the floor after, right? It says a mother loses law. Bring me out Isaiah 29 verse 16. Just I'll let you know to bring it out.
Why not you go do something? You go do something.
29 verse 16. It says mother loses lawsuit against school who secretly gave son transgender treatment. I'll read that one more time. It says a mother loses lawsuit against school who secretly gave son transgender treatment. It says teachers gave a 15-year-old boy hormone treatment without consulting his mom. The mother has lost her court battle after she sued her young son's school for secretly giving him hormone treatment to transition him into a transgender girl without consulting her. The mother's lawsuit against the Minnesota school system for using government money to pay for her child's sex change without her consent was tossed out of court by a federal judge. So bring that switch out, right? So
Isaiah 29, verse 16. Surely you turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing formed say of him that formed it, framed it, he had no understanding?
So everything's topsy-turvy, everything's turned upside down. They giving transgender treatment to her son without this woman knowing. I mean, that's off, man. We got lesbians all over the place. We got faggots. I mean, everything's turned upside down. It's all because of the white man.
Yeah. Before we only accept the same about accept people who he is. How we can accept who he is, and they didn't even accept yourself for who he was.
They don't have the law, the statutes and commandments within them. You see, once they had that, once they had the law, statutes and commandments written within you, and that rests in the heart of you, you find you couldn't accept this filth. Because you know what is right from wrong. Because as Paul said, I have not known sin but through the law. You understand what I show you?
Because through the law comes knowledge of sin.
You understand what I show you? Because for the time you sin, you don't know you transgress the law. So the law, for the time you had that law written within your heart, you knowing that you were going, I cannot accept that.
I'll say something to you, right? Before I want to say what's up, but I'll precept that's about my brother here, right? They Psalms 82 verse 5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness, all the foundation of the earth. They walk on in darkness, all the foundation of the earth are out of course. And really and truly to these jigs, especially who want to do this transgender and all these LGBT things, the Lord only had. Because the Most I say in Romans, right?
And Amber Rose, she's a whore. She a hoe, right? She has something called you know how many celebrities this woman lay with? She was with Wiz Khalifa, and now she with 21 Savage. I mean, anyways, going back to the point, she has something called the slut walk, where a bunch of women came together. With signs, they're proud to be a hoe. It's called the slut walk. Amber Rose had that. Yeah, they show you everything's turned upside down. Now women are proud to be a hoe. Back then when you call a woman a hoe, it was a problem. You probably cause a fight. Now women are proud to be hoes and whores.
God, right?
Yeah.
These jigs and them want to be these homos and these LBGTs and get one for something, right? Right? The Romans chapter 1 verse 19, because that which may be known of Yahweh is manifested in them, for Yahweh has showed it unto them. Let's bring that to Psalm 147.
Psalm 147 verse 19. He showed his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He had not dealt so of any nation, and as for his judgments, they have not known them. Praise Yahweh.
Yeah, come. So right in the Most High, let me know. He showed it unto them, which is Israel, right? Verse 20. For the invisible things of him from the creation of the world are clearly seen, being understood by the things that are made, even his eternal power and Godhead, so that they are without excuse. So all these things are breaking the law in the heart. They know it wrong. But when Yahweh Shem Yahushai come again, they will have no excuse to stand against Yahweh Shem Yahushai. They can't tell them nothing. You just behead them. A lot of these Jews, that is why he said, to that my people shall be cut off and die. Right?
And that's when back with the law as I was bringing it out and this is Romans chapter 7 verse 7. This is Paul speaking. He said, what shall we say then? Is the law sin? No. He said, God forbid.
That's right.
He said, nay, I have not known sin but by the law.
Yeah.
In other words, if the law had tell me I'm sinning, I would know I'm sinning.
Yeah, done.
But this Christian said the law is sin and they look it up. Christianity, as Apostle Taha used to write to it, do not go back to plantation Christianity. He call it plantation Christianity. Where are you?
Yeah, Zechariah 13:8. Yeah, Zechariah 13:8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, say how 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the dirt shall be left therein. Right? And that two parts, right? That goes to the number 6.6, which is what? 666, right? They show you that's a satanic number. Right, but anyway, going back to the point, so there should be cut off and die. Right? So all these Israelites signed in the faith were pretty much the Gentiles. Yahweh's going to destroy them, right? The Israelites is not the elect. The ones that want to be homosexuals. Well, I mean, why are you going to fall the way of the heathen?
Wow.
Right? It's okay for a white man to be a homosexual because what? The law's not for them. And that's in what? That's Psalms 50 verse 16.
Like that beautiful thing. He says it's okay for Esau to be a homosexual and all the other nations. They can be what they want. But Israel, we had to stay by the law. We were bound by this law. In other words, to keep God's law. You understand what I'm saying? Not bound in the sense that God bound you, but to keep God's law. In other words, you have a contract with the Most High to keep God's law. Go ahead.
Right? This is that's the back of what he's saying too, right? That the turning to homosexuality in Romans 1 verse 27. And likewise also the men living the natural use of the woman, burning their lust one to what another, men with men working that which is unseemly and receiving in themselves that recompense of their error which was meet. So a man leaving a nice, pretty, beautiful woman to go to the next man, really?
That's all.
Yeah,
It's just not natural. It's 2 animals, right?
Yeah,
And you put 2 female ducks in the cage, right? Those female ducks ain't gonna do nothing.
Ah.
You put 2 male ducks in the cage, they ain't gonna do nothing. You put a female and a male in the cage, they're gonna what? They're gonna mate.
Exactly.
It's natural.
Exactly.
Two male humans ain't supposed to be together. How the world supposed to populate by 2 males being together? You can't populate. Yeah, way house is to be fruitful and multiply. You breaking the law. You breaking Yahweh's law by going to another man.
Listen, so like this brother have a question to ask. This is speaking right now. Alright, this here.
That's just an
That's an illustration, right? Now we put popular people up here, so you have to understand what we're talking about. If you really sign, it's Mark, Esau, Jacob. Now, on this side here, you're seeing white people, so-called white people, and on this side, you're seeing black people. You have to understand what we're saying here. We have to take you to the scripture to show you that these people here are Jacob's children. They are the actual Hebrew Israelites. And these people here, they are the Edomites, according to the Bible. You understand? It's not just movie stars saying you can't be carnal. You watching this sign here, you can't have a carnal mind. You have to put out that level from your mind. That's it. What we're saying is that the Negroes that came here through slavery are the actual children of Israel. And the other nations like the East Indian, the Chinese, the Syrian, all of them, they are considered heathen. You will be able to carry Spanish. I mix you something. You cannot such thing as a mixed man. Is that your father? You go by your father. Your father is Carib Spanish, going back. Well, right. And you will actually be, actually from the tribe of Reuben, or you're actually from, it's either this tribe, Reuben, this tribe, or this tribe. One of them. Because the Caribs and the Arawaks are 2 people. They are Reuben and Gad down here. The real name is Reuben and Gad, not Carib and Arawak. Columbus gave all of that name. Right? So there's what we're teaching the people. We're teaching that the Negroes that came here and the Seminole Indians are the children of Israel. Alright. Right? That is what we teach it. You all get deceived by Roman Catholicism. Let me tell you who all in us worship. All in us worship this guy here. We call him Sweet Jesus. But Sweet Jesus, when you read the history of Sweet Jesus, was a faggot, a pedophile, a child molester, and he was also a murderer because he killed your uncle. Ever like he did?
I know he's slept with his sister.
And he slept with his sister Liquisha. You understand what I'm talking about? So this guy is this guy. This guy is this guy. Right? They call him Cedra Bourget. He's not Jesus. Jesus don't look like that. Yeah, we also prophesying the downfall of America, that America will be destroyed by nuclear fire. America is known in the Bible as Babylon the Great.
Mystery Babylon.
Yeah, Mystery Babylon. Babylon the Great.
my people.
Right. You have a little thing. This is the salvation for our people. UFOs. When the Bible says, and Christ was taken away with a cloud, it was not a literal cloud. Cloud was just vapor. It was a chariot. So it's not a literal cloud. But the demonic pastor will come on the power, a cloud, take him away, change him. But yeah, and waited for a cloud to take care away. Because he's a cloud. And here you in church, Kumbaya, my God. And Lord, we live in him and I, and it's a big Christian smile, thinking you're saved and you're not saved. You know? So any question?
Alright.
Continue here, but it was going to
Psalm 50 verse 16. But to the wicked, Yahweh saith, why hast thou to do to the poor my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? So that's just referring to earlier when I was saying that the heathens they could be a homosexual lesbian because the law ain't for them, right? They're not really under the law, right? And in these churches, they got a white pastor preaching. These heathens are preaching in the church. The law's not even for them. Even though the church is preaching, they preach this crap anyways. But still, they ain't supposed to be preaching for this Bible. The heathens, they're dogs. Exodus 11:7 refers to them as dogs.
Yeah, God.
Yeah, it says no pastor refers before his place.
Salakia, but before we wrap up, we're gonna get well, if you want to hear that,
This is Leviticus chapter 20, verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. So in this time, when you see two guy walking that guy, the law supposed to be put these niggas to death. Not equal rights and equal justice. Where that come from? He's so wicked. The wicked is so. That's the reason why in Zimbabwe, the president said, it had two pull money, the president put them in jail. He said, when either one of them been put a child, then I'm going to release them.
Yeah.
That's why they arrested Buju Banton. Buju Banton, he wasn't with that gay stuff.
Yeah, that's right.
He made a song called Boom Bye Bye.
Yeah,
Right? He was against the Bantu boy.
Yeah.
And anytime Buju come out, I want to see him, I will give him that respect. You know what I want to see him for? Because he told it on as a soldier. He might mean the truth, but like how a real Israelite is doing.
For real, huh?
Bowing to the system.
Nice, huh?
He go get my respect.
Nice.
I don't know what the rest of the reggae artists are. He go get respect.
That's the reason why, hence the reason why the Most High said he will break up the trend in the last days. Because the other scripture when he say, in Luke 21, when he said, and the wave was ruined, which was Israel. Israel was ruined and prophesying the downfall. You know, because we wasn't fair in that time, because we know the Most High said, the just shall live by faith.
The just shall live by what? Faith.
By faith. And that's the reason why the Most High put his spirit upon his jakes to bring out these things. The children of Babylon system, and they wouldn't like it, but it's just the fact that it's the truth. Right?
Yeah, this is Isaiah 10 verse 1. Woe to them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that right grievance which they have prescribed. So when Obama was in power, when he was president, he put out that law that it's okay to be gay in America. Right? He put out that gay rights. That's a false decree. That's against the Bible. And what? In the court, right? In the Roman system, in the Babylon system, right? You have to swear on the Bible. But the Bible's against the gays. And you know how they're devil speaks. A while back they brought out the pink Bible, the gay Bible, right, Zach? That's Clark.
Pink cross.
And they got rid of Leviticus 20 verse 13. I don't know if you want to preach.
Yeah, so but I'm pointing what you said. There's this system going down. There's this evil demonic system, this Esau system. You understand? This whole thing is crumbling down. You know? Like how they have a song they say London Bridge is falling down. Yeah, there's this whole going down. So we give one praise and say how about Shemi I was shy for that. The prophecy speeding up. You understand? I saw you on going to say something.
How about precept here?
And then let me bring out the precept first.
This is Psalm 27, right? Verse 1, he said, fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity, for they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb. Right? Because yeah, we so strong up and you want to make that mighty right now. Oh, we rich and you only make ice cream, all ice cream, but the Moses said, don't fret yourself. Because the Moses come to the that he said, for the diet, you all build up and I show down. Right? Right? So he said, for they shall soon be cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb. Trust in Yahweh and do good. So shall thou dwell in the land and verily thou shalt be fed. So all this famine and all these things happening right now, these men and the more on the street going on the sackcloth, going on good for our Russian and shy, they're not the fear because we will be fed. That's says in law. Right?
One would say you would throw down?
Yeah, come.
Yes, Malachi. Yeah, Malachi 1, verse, you start from 1 or? Alright, Malachi 1 verse 1, the burden of the word of Yahweh to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, say Yahweh, yet ye say, wherein? Hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, say Yahweh? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountain, his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, and we will return and build the desolate places. And say Yahweh hosts, they will build, but I will throw down.
You know, he said they will build, but I will throw down. You understand? That's what the white man came back and do. They try to build America because America was first known as what? Asteros. You understand? And they came, the white man came and started to build city. But how they managed to build? On the blood and the blood, sweat and tear of the Negroes. And these Negroes like to love the city. I don't know whether they return. Yeah, brother. But the blood, sweat and tears of these Negroes, they build America. America is built upon our blood. I think America built upon our blood. I think we get to America through slavery. You Negroes say God bring you here to bless you. Because that's a demonic church pastor tell you. God bring you here to bless you. God didn't bring you here to bless you. You are here to serve slavery. You came here by cargo slave ship.
That's right.
God didn't bring all you here to bless all you. These Negroes thinking that. So yeah, America was built upon the blood, sweat and tears of the Negroes. The natives. You understand? That's what America was built upon. And now we see America being destroyed, going to be destroyed. That war you see in the Middle East with Kim Jong-un and America, like prophecy.
Being fulfilled.
That prophecy being fulfilled. Because the book of Zechariah says, out of the north a great destruction will come upon. So we see in the with the times we live in. We are the watchmen. Habakkuk, I will stand upon my watch. Bring out that scripture. I don't want to talk plenty, I like the scripture to flow. God, we are the watchmen to see America destroyed. America is Babylon the Great. America had the children of Israel in slavery. Do you know the transatlantic slave trade is written in the Bible? Do you know the first slave trade was the sub-Sahara slave trade? Where the Arabs, where we were sold in slavery by the Arabs. So when a boy call himself a Muslim, you is actually a traitor to your people. Habakkuk, you get? I will stand upon
Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 1.
Bring it out.
I will stand upon my watch.
I will what?
I will stand upon my watch.
Yeah, the Lord said we are the men and Lord out here, we standing upon our watch. Where?
And set me upon the tower.
And set me upon a high tower. Go ahead.
And will watch to see what he will say.
And I'll watch to see what he, who is he, Yahweh Shai, I'm not sure, Yahweh Mashim Yahweh Shai, go ahead.
And what shall I answer when I am reproved?
When I'm what?
When I am reproved.
So you'll find out the first thing about this knowledge, when you come into this knowledge, you have to be reproved. You come in this knowledge, that's not happy thing, you have to be reproved. You don't have to chasten and chastise on your spirit. Because when we come into this knowledge, we came with demons upon us. We come celebrating Christmas, Easter, eating pork, all the demonic things we're not supposed to be home. We came in this knowledge as some of us as homosexual, lesbian, all different sort of spirits upon we. And we are able to get beat down, corrected, for we to understand this truth. Read.
Verse 2. He said, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision.
Write the what?
Write the vision.
He said, the Lord answered me and said, write the vision. Yes.
And make it plain upon tables. And make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it.
He that readeth it, when you understand this prophecy, will run. Somebody give me Revelation 10:10. Isaac, Revelation 10:10, I'm ready for the guilty night. Revelation 10:10, hold that scripture there. That he may run that readeth it. Prophesy.
Revelation 10:10.
Bring it out.
I took the little book out of the angel's hand and ate it up.
And ate it up, which means you didn't take the Bible and eat it up. You can't be carnal. When you take it up, you study it night and day. Read.
And it was in my mouth, sweet as honey.
And it was in my mouth what?
Sweet as honey.
Yeah, the word of the Lord was sweet as honey in my mouth. Nigga, swear.
And as soon as I had eaten it,
and as soon as I ate it up, I know what, soon as I've studied it, soon as I get to understand the word.
my belly was bitter.
Because when I understand the trials and testing I have to go through for this word of God, when I understand the oppression all people under, my belly begin to get bitter. Read.
He said unto me, thou must prophesy again before many people.
Thou must prophesy against what?
Many people.
Many people. That's why we come out here. We come as strange men on the street out here. Everybody watch you strange. Because you are accustomed going to a demonic Christian church and hearing the pastor talk and that demonic talk out of their mouth. Now to see men with a Bible out here, it's strange to you all. Read.
And nations and tongues.
He said we must prophesy against nations, tongues, kings. You feel that kid probably come here now and we rebuke him in the name of the Lord? You feel that come on, come here when we rebuke him in the name of the Lord?
Yeah, 14.
Read. Read, I shall you read.
This is Ezekiel chapter 3 verse 1. He said, moreover, he said unto me, son of man, eat that thou findest.
Because we just read in Revelation 10:10, eat the roll, eat the book, eat the scroll. Not literally eat it, study it night and day. That's what we're talking about, eat it. But a fool go take the Bible and eat it. Read.
He said, eat this roll and go speak unto the house of Israel.
And go speak on what?
Into the house of Israel.
So he said, I must prophesy against kings. So which means every probably was standing up here and rebuke him. And reproof him. Every president stand up here and reproof him too. We gotta talk against kings. And leaders, that's all. Bring it out.
So I opened my mouth.
And the Spirit gave me utterance. I opened my mouth. Read.
And he caused me to eat that roll.
And he caused me to eat that roll. How I open my mouth? My mouth represents my mind. I open my mind. Or my spirit. Because the mind represents the spirit. Read.
And he said unto me, son of man, cause thy belly to eat.
Cause thy what?
Thy belly to eat.
Come on, go ahead.
And fill thy bowels.
And fill thy what?
Roll.
Fill thy bowels. Your bowels also represent your mind. Fill your bowels with knowledge. Read.
And fill thy bowels with this roll that I have given thee.
That I have given thee. That's why I will say this now. Common classes is very important. We can't afford to miss class. We can't afford to make an excuse for class. I'm not making no excuse for class. You're going to say eat the roll. But you're going to meet some smart ass niggas out here who go tired to the word of God. Like those Tuesdays and Wednesday.
Yeah, God.
Wednesday we preach and we meet some Tuesdays and they come around. Oh Jesus, and they look coolie. Come around and play me out that he can tell me things. When I gotta chop that spirit out carefully and you're like, shut. Read that.
He said, then did I eat it.
Then did I what?
Then did I eat it.
I say you have to eat this roll. We ain't making no excuse for classes, brother. We have to eat this roll, boy. Time is at hand. We have to eat this roll. No excuse. I want no excuse for classes. Read.
And it was in my mouth as honey.
And it was what?
And it was in my mouth for honey for sweetness.
Almost. Go ahead. And go ahead.
Right. And he said unto me, Son of man, go, get thee unto the house of Israel.
He said, go get thee unto the house of Israel. There's no time to relax and feel comfortable in Babylon. We living in Babylon. These niggas feeling comfortable here. Here is not our rest. These niggas think God bring them here to bless them. You here to serve slavery. You came by cargo slave ships. You broke the law, statutes, and commandments. Read.
And he said unto me, Son of man, go get unto the house of Israel.
Go get unto what?
Unto the house of Israel.
He said, go get thee unto the house of Israel. Not the white man, not the Chinese, not the Syrian. Unto the house of Israel. Read.
And speak with my words unto them.
Speak my words, not your own words, my words unto them. Read.
Yeah, he said, for thou art not sent to a people of strange speech.
Yeah, thou art not sent to a people of the strange speech. No, all of we was in captivity. So we learn the English language. So it's hard to speak to them. Read.
And of a hard language.
And of a hard language. Read.
But to the house of Israel.
But to the what?
But to the house of Israel.
To the house of Israel. That's why we know you Negroes are the children of Israel. Whether the truth said you like, yes or no like, all the problem. When I take up that with God, we here as the prophets of prophesy, that's all here. Read.
Not too many people of a strange speech.
Not too many people of a strange speech. Read.
And of a hard language.
And not of a hard language. Read.
Whose words thou canst not understand.
Whose word thou cannot understand. Well,
he said, surely, had I sent thee unto them, they would have hearkened unto thee.
Well,
but the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee.
But the house of Israel, it was already prophesied that these niggas go proper resistance against God. It's only the Bible speaking. It's speaking present tense and future tense. Read.
He said, for they will not hearken unto me.
But they will not hearken unto me. So the Lord power of Israel already foreknew that these niggas will not hearken unto him. Read.
He said, for all the house of Israel are imputed and hard-hearted.
All the house of Israel are imputed and hard-hearted. Go ahead, say it to me.
That's about what we're saying about Israel, right? Yeah. Isaiah chapter 1, verse 2.
Well,
hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth.
He said, hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, bread.
For Yahweh has spoken.
For the Lord power of Israel has spoken. Read.
I have nourished and brought up children.
The Lord said, I have nourished and brought up children.
And they have rebelled against me.
Yeah, because they come homosexual, lesbian, LBGT, taking tattoo all over the body. I just see a freak walk tonight, tattoo all over his face. Because who is a mentor? Cartel. Alkaline. There is a mentor. Read.
The ox knows its owner.
So the Bible compare Israel to a dumb animal. It said the ox knows its owner. Read.
And the ass has master's script.
And the ass knows to go to his master's script. Read.
But Israel.
But who?
But Israel.
Why these niggas reading them?
Israel.
Why these niggas reading them?
Israel.
But Israel, well,
do not know.
He said, but Israel do not know. Read.
My people do not consider.
They don't take time to consider. They walk on the street in a remand. They see the pamphlets out here. They went themselves ask a question. What is this? What is it? They just walk by like they know it. Read.
And sinful nation.
And what?
A sinful nation.
The Bible call them a sinful nation. Read.
A people laden with iniquity.
The Lord said people that laden with iniquity.
A seed of evil doers.
No, and the apostle can say, because Brother Asher was just telling me, it had a riot down in town with Makazan them. A riot down in town, I don't know if you understood it. A riot down in town with Brother Makazan them. You understand? But the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai was with the brothers, that the police was end up on Makazan's side. But these wicked toothed bitches come up and with the evil demonic self and trying to fight against the men of the Lord. When we tell the women and them, you can't wear pants, you can't hold out your sisters, you can't do nothing out of time. You can't listen to Alkaline no more because he's a faggot. Yeah, it's nothing to laugh about, it's the truth.
Yeah, he's a bisexual.
So they call the whole riot with the brothers and them, but the Yahweh Bashim Yahweh the Spirit of God raise a standard against that. Read.
Children that are corrupters.
Children that are what?
Corrupters.
Children that are corrupters. You know Yahweh Shai coming just now? You don't want to do that?
Serious. But
You
seriously,
don't want to know.
but seriously,
The Bible says she that live in pleasure liveth in sin.
God,
Read.
they have forsaken,
Now if I come and tell she's sexy and she did, she'd have smiled. Read.
they have forsaken the Lord,
They have forsaken the what?
the Lord,
Go ahead.
they have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger.
Yeah, these niggas provoke the Holy One of Israel to anger. That's why they're dying in accident, gunshot. You name the different deaths, they're dying. Some unexplainable death. You go in CID right now, in tongue. The police are calling unexplainable deaths. They can't explain how they die. But now you have like the power of your power about Shema Mashiach.
You look at some examples, right? I was finding out that I think Zahar said years ago. He said they got some bodies. And I can look at these. They got some bodies that were burned up, and when the cops were checking the bodies, they didn't have a drop of gasoline in their skin. Not a drop, no fluid, no alcohol, nothing, and it was burned up to the soul.
Give me that scripture with this is not your rest.
Alright, that's just sure the spirit of Yahweh.
God, bring it
It's
up.
the same thing with Moses. When Moses, when he talked to he went by the tree. It had no gas in it. It had no lighter. But it still burned.
Hold on.
Because of the spirit.
Yeah, bring it up. Tell what I can. Bring it. Go ahead.
They are gone away backward.
They are going away what?
Backward.
They are going away backward. You understand? That way we have to come lessons. That way we can't make no excuse for lesson. I ain't say that brother can't be busy, which is truth. But you have to put your best foot forward for lessons now. You have to put your best foot forward. This is not our rest. Read that scripture here.
Yeah, Micah 2:10.
Bring it out.
Arise ye, depart.
Arise and what?
Depart.
Depart means to take this word and run with it. Read.
For this is not your rest.
But this is not we rest. I don't have no time to rest in Babylon. Not where our work is concerned.
Because it is polluted.
Wait, what?
Because it is polluted.
But it is polluted. Well,
It shall destroy you even with a sword destruction.
with a sword destruction. So, hey, brothers, come on, let me work together as a camp. And let us come listen, let us be diligent in the sons. Let us come and do our work. The more I come out here, the more the Spirit of the Lord has come upon me. Look at these Negroes. Look at them. Look how people become. Daniel, you know the Bible says Daniel will weep over Israel in Babylon. Daniel said, look Jerusalem, how Jerusalem become. When Daniel saw these Negroes was walking up and down the place, Daniel saw it in a vision. When he saw what we going to become, like vagans on the street, like a nobody. He said Jerusalem, which was supposed to be the center of attraction to the whole world, look how she become.
And just to say something too, the attraction of the whole world, each and every Jake would have had a own coat of arms, right? We would have been royalties, we would have our own coat of arms, right? And right now, we like dogs on the street.
Yeah, dogs on the street. Yeah, we bumped out every man. Yeah, you have more on that? That was it.
Yeah, I got let me see if I can get it.
Yeah,
It's Ecclesiastes 10 verse 7.
bring it out.
I have seen servants upon horses
The Bible says, I have seen servants upon horses, where
and prince walking as servants upon the earth.
and a prince. Now these niggas are prince and princesses, and they're walking as servants on the street. And the servants upon chariots, like the East Indian and them Syrian dogs walking as servants on the street. They say the music like bada 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 bada. Huh? Now they don't even know what you say. What you mean by that?
I don't know what you mean by that.
What do you mean by that? Like all these saying bada 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 bada. And none of them can educate each other, you know, because they're too stupid. They are softest children. What? Bada bada, what bada bada bada? Ask about the law section to man, you can't hear that. All you can say is bada bada. What I mean?
I got the same for myself.
Yeah, what I mean? We don't know what I mean because none of us have been educated by that. Anybody else say something to say?
I mean, you can listen to so many songs, right? But I mean, it says don't you use the word, but don't use it. You not listen to these songs, what 24/7. You take your time to have study. There's going to be times where you have fun, but most of the time you put your life into this because it says, well, when we bring the scripture out, this is Isaiah 34 verse. I don't got that. Bring me Isaiah 33 verse 6. I don't got that in my Bible. Isaiah 33 verse 6.
So brother, we got to fight this good fight. Because we have the big brothers down in town. They fighting the fight. We had to continue to fight this fight in family as well. We had to fight this fight.
Yeah.
It says it wasn't knowledge. So we just see that time.
And wisdom and knowledge shall what?
It's see that time.
Yeah, because if you don't have wisdom, if you can't break down the scriptures, you might meet, like I said, you might meet enthusiasts. Them enthusiasts are sick enough with a false doctrine. If you don't know how to break them down and you're grounded in this truth, they will take you and spin you around the finger.
And strength of salvation.
And the what?
Strength of salvation.
And the strength of salvation.
Fear of the Lord is his treasure.
And the fear of the Lord is what?
It's his treasure.
It's his treasure. You understand? So we are to fear the Lord in this time here. You have a precept, I'm going out the precept.
Isaiah 61. The Spirit of the Lord Yahweh is upon me.
The spirit of what?
Of Yahweh power is upon me.
No, this is a precept Yahweh Shai made him say, read.
He said, because the Lord has anointed me to preach good tidings.
Because the Lord has anointed, right? The Lord has anointed me to preach good tidings to what? To the
Unto
meek.
the meek.
Who is the meek? Israel. Read.
He had sent me to bind up the brokenhearted.
Who is the brokenhearted? Our people, the children of Israel. Through that all the way to Issachar. Read.
Proclaim liberty to the captivity. To the captives.
To proclaim liberty. Who is the captive? Israel again. The captive. We is the captive. Read.
And the opening of the prison.
Yeah, she that, hold on. She that liveth in pleasure, liveth in sin. She that liveth in pleasure, liveth in sin. Liveth in sin. That's all you want is pleasure.
Yeah, woman was the beginning of sin. You heard we all died.
Yeah, deceive us.
Read.
To proclaim the
Acceptable.
To proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord.
To proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord. Now, this is a serious business, no, Yashala. This is a serious business. They ain't no joke. We might try to make it interesting, but that's a serious business. Read.
And the day of vengeance.
And the day of what?
Vengeance.
Somebody get Psalms 149.
Comfort all that mourn.
Say that again?
Ringing a bell.
He said that to proclaim the acceptability year of
No, the acceptables.
What is
the acceptable year of the Lord, and the day of vengeance.
And the day of what? And the day of vengeance of our power. Go ahead.
Comfort all that mourn.
Come on, go ahead.
To appoint unto them that mourn in Zion.
The appointed to them that what?
That mourn in Zion.
We are the ones that mourning in Zion. We are the prophets. The prophets are the ones. They are the ones that mourning in Zion. We are the ones that mourning. Why we put on sackcloth? Because we mourning to see all the destruction. What is about to take place upon our people. You Negroes. That is what we mourning for. Read.
Right. To give unto them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy.
What is the oil of joy? What is the beauty? This knowledge. Read.
For mourning, and the garment of praise for the spirit of.
The garment of praise is what this the knowledge of God, the word of God. Put on your beautiful garment, O Jacob. Read.
That they might be called trees of righteousness.
They may be called what?
Trees of righteousness.
Yeah, the Lord likened us on the trees of what? Righteousness. Righteous trees, boy. Yahweh Shai is the righteous branch. Read.
The planting of the Lord, that he might be glorified.
That he might be what?
Glorified.
Alright, write it on that. Psalms 149. This one. Start from the top. Psalms 149.
I want to say 49. Praise Yahweh. Sing unto Yahweh a new song.
What is the new song? That you Negroes are the children of Israel. Not God so loved the world. God don't love this world. You children are the children of Israel. You are the world who God love. Read.
It says, in his praise in the congregation of saints.
And he prays in the congregation of the saints. Read.
Let Israel rejoice in him that made him.
Let Israel, let you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans rejoice in him that made him. Read.
Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king.
Let the children of Zion, the people on this side here, be joyful in their king. Read.
Let them praise his name in advance.
Let them praise his name even in the dance. Read. Praise. Well,
Let them sing praises unto him with the timbrel and harp.
let them praise his name with the timbrels and harp, not a drum. Read.
For Yahweh taketh pleasure in his people.
Because the Lord taketh pleasure in his people. Read.
He will beautify the meek with salvation.
He will beautify the meek. Who is the meek? The children of Israel. He will beautify the meek with salvation. Read.
Let the saints be joyful in glory.
Let the saints, who you saints, you Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, be joyful in glory. Read.
Let them sing aloud upon their beds.
Let us sing aloud upon our beds. Read.
Let the high praises of Yahweh be in their mouth,
Let the high praise of Yahweh Ba'Hashem HaMashiach Yahweh Shai be in our mouth. Read.
and a two-edged sword in their
What
hand,
is the two-edged sword? The Bible. This is the two-edged sword in our hand. Read.
to execute vengeance upon the heathen,
Who is the heathen? The Gyroman, the East Indian, the Chinese. They are heathens. Read.
and punishments upon the people,
And punishment upon the people. Who is the people? These heathens, and the 2/3 who don't repent and come back to the heritage. Read.
to bind their kings with chains,
Who is the king? Donald Trump, the Rothschild, the Rockefellers, the Bella Boats, the Queen Elizabeth. With what? With chains. Read.
and their nobles with fetters of iron,
And they what?
their nobles with fetters of
And their
iron,
nobles with feathers of iron. Read.
to execute upon them the judgment written,
To execute upon them what?
the judgment written.
The judgment written where? Where written? It's written in the Bible. Read.
This honor have all his saints,
This honor have all his saints. We say Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. Bring it out.
This is Psalms 1 verse 1.
Bring it out.
Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly,
Bring it out.
nor standeth in the way of sinners,
We can't stand in the way of sinners. Well,
nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful.
we can't sit in the seat of the scornful. In other words, we can't become homosexual and lesbian. We can't join the LGBT team and want to praise Yahweh. We can't do that. Probably not do it in the Christian church, but up here you can't do that up here. Read.
But his delight is in the law of the Lord.
You know you're wearing a penis around your neck, bro? The pastor never touched you that? He never touched you that tie represent a penis? Read.
And in his law do we meditate day and night.
And his law does we meditate day and night because the pastor said the Lord done away with. Read.
And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water,
And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water. Read.
that bringeth forth his fruit in his season.
Because any tree that can bring forth fruit shall be hewn down and thrown into the fire. Read.
His leaf also shall not wither,
His leaf also shall not wither,
and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper.
and whatsoever he do shall what?
Prosper.
Go ahead.
The ungodly are not so,
The ungodly, the heathens are not so. Read.
but are like the calf with the wind,
The chaff.
or like the chaff which the wind driveth away.
Yeah, they're like chaff which the wind drive it away. Read.
Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment,
Therefore the ungodly can stand in this judgment.
nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous.
They are not the sinners in the congregation of the righteous. Go your beard, brother. Go your beard. Go your beard. Go your beard. Go your beard.
I know it does be
Christ is about to return. Go your beard. Read.
For Yahweh knoweth the way of the
For
righteous,
Yahweh HaMashiach know the way of the righteous. Read.
but the way of the ungodly shall
But
perish.
the way of these ungodly will perish. How the perishing? By the sword, by gunshot, by accident. America by what? By nuclear fire. Thus says the Lord. Ain't that right? Anybody have more precept to get out?